Spoken Tutor 3. So I think we have to start from this lesson 92. I think it will take about 30 minutes to finish the lessons. Then we are starting the practicals. Everyone, for about 30 minutes, I'm doing the theories. This theory will be covered. Then we are starting the practicals, like 6:30 maybe. Okay, this lesson 92, the proverbs. The proverbs කියන්නේ ප්‍රස්තා පිරලු කියන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් ආප්තෝදේශ කියලාත් කියනවා මම අහලා තියෙනවා like that. මම ඔයගලන්ට සිංහල මීනින්ග් එක එතකොට මේක ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන එක දෙකම දෙනවා. දැන් මේක ඇඩ්වාන්ස් ක්ලාස් එකක් විදියට with as this an advanced class මම challenge එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් අයට මේවා පාඩම් කරලා දෙනවට අමතරව මේවා explain කරන්න ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින්ම. All these to be explained in English. හරි ඒක challenge එක. Actions speak louder than words. වචන වලට වඩා ක්‍රියාව වටිනවා කියන එක. වචන වලට වඩා ක්‍රියාව වටිනවා. ක්‍රියාව වටිනවා. කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන් ගත්තොත් කටින් කියන දෙයට වඩා කරලා පෙන්නන එක වටිනවා කියන එක. Because people talk, people tell things, but they don't do sometimes. They just say. If you consider about the politicians in Sri Lanka, for example, from 5 years to 5 years, time to time, they give us promises, false promises. They always say, okay, we can develop. Just 5 years enough. Just 5 years enough to develop. But at the end of the 5 years, they say, you see what the opposition did to us. They disturbed us. They troubled us. So we couldn't develop the country. That is the reason, not otherwise. Otherwise, we have developed this country. You see, under these all circumstances, we came through somehow. That is what they say always. So actions are not there. Only the words are there. So the words are not important. The actions are important. You can tell anything, but it should be practical. It should be proved with evidence. It should be completed and proved that can be done, not by word. Okay, then next one. A drowning man. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ වචන වැඩක් නැහැ කියන එක. වචන වැඩක් නැහැ කරලා පෙන්නන්න ඕනි. ඕන කෙනෙක්ට කියන්න පුළුවන් නේ. ආ මම මෙහෙම කරනවා. මට මෙහෙම පුළුවන්. හරි? මම මෙහෙම කරන්නම්. බය වෙන්න එපා මම මෙහෙම කරලා දෙන්නම්. කොච්චර වචන අහලා තියෙනවද කියන්නකෝ. ඒව වැඩක් නැහැ. කරලායි පෙන්නන්න ඕනි. මිනිස්සුක වචන විශ්වාස කරන්න එපා. actions බලන්න. ඉතිහාසය බලන්න. වැඩ කරපු විදිය බලන්න. that's all. මේක meaning එක තියෙන්නේ එහෙමයි. ඒව trustable නම් විතරක් ඒගොල්ලෝ අපි trust කරනවා. නැත්තම් වැඩක් නැහැ. වචන ඕන තරම් කියන්න පුළුවන්. A drowning man with clutch at his straw. A drowning man මේ ගිල්න මිනිහෙක් drowning man ගිල්න මිනිහෙක් clutch අල්ල ගන්නවා. clutch එක තද කරනවා අල්ල ගන්නවා. That is true. පිඳුරු ගහකුත් අපි සිංහලෙන් තුත්තිරි ගහනේ මේක විදිහට පිඳුරු ගහ ස්ට්‍රෝ එකක්. පිඳුරු ගහයි තැල්ලනවලු. පිඳුරු ගහත් අල්ල ගන්නවලු. ඒ කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම අපි අමාරුයි වටනම කරදරේ වටනම පුංචි පුංචි දෙලොත් වටනවා කියන එක. If we consider about the COVID situation in Sri Lanka, as many people are suffering from this. Now for them even 5,000 rupees, not for all but for some, even 5,000 rupees that 5,000 rupees is also important. Small amount, but it's very important. That is because at this time they are drowning, and that even small things are like straws. This small, they are important for them. When you are at the depth of the problem, bottom of the problem, even a small solution is very important. It seems very important. You have no other solutions at this moment, so you want to have it. You feel like having it. You think it is ultimate. So like that, likewise, a drowning man will clutch at his straw means when you have problems, troubles, things in life, even small solutions seem bigger and very important and compulsory, essential sometimes. යම් යම් අවස්ථාවල පොඩි පොඩි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා තමන්ගේ ජීවිතේ කරදර තියෙද්දි පොඩි පොඩි දේවල් පවා තමන්ට වටිනවා වගේ දැනනවා කියන දේ ඔකේ මීනින්ග් එක නේ. හරි? ගිලින යන කෙනා පිඳුරු ගහකෙත් එල්ලෙනවලු. ඒ කියන්නේ යාට ඒ තරම් වටිනවා. පිඳුරු ගහෙල්ල ගොඩ යන්න බෑනේ. නමුත් තමන්ට නෑර මං කිව්වේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කිව්වේ මේ වෙලාවේ හැමෝටම මේ දවස්වල පොඩි ප්‍රශ්න ඇති මේ කොවිඩ් එක්ක. එතකොට තමන්ට චූටි දේවලුත් වටින බව දැනනවා නිකන්. දැන් අර සාමාන්‍යයෙන් රුපියල් 5000 කියන මිනිස්සු ලොකු දෙයක් නෙමෙයි පොඩි ගාණන්නේ මේ මිනිස්සු දවසට වියදම් කරන එක්තරම්. හරි. නමුත් මේ වෙලාවේ එකක් වටිනවා සමහරලාට. ඒ වගේ. Adversity and loss make a man wise. Adversity කියන්නේ difficulty, අපහසුතා, කරදර in life. හරි. And loss කියන්නේ නැතිවීම, loss වෙනවා. Make a man wise. මිනිසෙකව ඥානවත්, make පත් කරනවා wise ඥානවත්. When you have collapsed because of problems and when you are down, then you understand things in life. Because when you are you are filled with everything, you have no problems, you are prosperous, you don't understand the problems and the importance of saving. But when you face a problem, suddenly you start to understand, oh, savings are important, we have to plan for our future, like that. At the time of fortunes, that we have everything, we don't care about the time of difficulties because we think it would never come. But who knows? It may come, unfortunately, one day, sometimes. Then, when it has come, you understand everything. But maybe it's too late sometimes. But you understand, that is the thing. That is why we call adversity and loss make a man wise. The only problem, sometimes it may be too late. But my idea is never you are too late. You can start again, over and again, over and over again and again you can start. So no matter. But sometimes there are situations they even commit suicide, whether we like or not. So I think this is a good time, this corona time, for you to understand your life, the important things for your life. Because sometimes you may have lost many things now, but you must be wise now. When you gain things in future, you have to save for your future, plan for your future. කෙනෙකුගේ තමන්ට අපහසුතා කරදර නැතිවීම ජීවිතේ වැටීම් ආවම තමයිලු මනුස්සයෙක් ඥානවත් වෙන්නේ. සල්ලි තියෙනලාට වටින්නේ නැහැ ළමයි අපි විඳන් කරගෙන යනවා. කරදරයක් ආවම තමයි අයියෝ සල්ලි ටිකක් තිබ්බනම් හොඳයි කියලා හිතෙන්නේ. අන්න ඒ වගේ. හරි? Right. A fool and his money are soon parted. A fool and his money are soon parted. මෝඩයා සහ ඔහුගේ මුදල් soon ඉක්මනින්ම parted වෙන් වෙනවා, ඈත් වෙනවා. කියන්නේ මෝඩයෙක් ගා මුදල් රැඳෙන්නේ නෑලු. මුදල් පාලනය කරගන්න දන්නේ නැති කෙනෙක්ට මුදල් තිබ්බට වැඩක් නෑ. පරම්පරාවෙන් ඉන්න පුළුවන්. කියන්නේ parents ලාගෙන් ඉන්න පුළුවන්. එකපාරට all of a sudden එකපාරට fortune එකක් එන්න පුළුවන්. like a lottery එකක් වගේ. වැඩක් නෑ. ඒගොල්ලෝ එක පාලනය කරන්න දන්නේ නෑ. හැමෝම නෙමෙයි සමහරු මෝඩයා. එයා කොහොම නාස්ති කරගන්නවා ආයි හිටියට වඩා නරක තත්ත්වෙට වැටෙන්න පුළුවන්. The matter with the foolish people, the fools, that is, they spend every penny, every rupee when they have some money. Like I said in single even, maybe you got a fortune, a lottery or something. Maybe you got some money from your parents, from a dowry, maybe, whatever it is. Okay. The matter is, if you don't know how to manage the money, manage it, then you will waste all the money, every penny. A single penny there won't be with you after some time. Sometimes you maybe you have some even debts for people. You must have, maybe you have borrowed money from people and you owe them. So like that, soon the money and the fool is parted, and probably it is putting you in a more troublesome situation. A journey of 1,000 miles begin with a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Journey ගමනක් of 1,000 miles. හැතැම්ම නැත මයිල ඔය කියන්නේ හැතැම්ම දහස් ගණනක ගමනක් පොඩි ස්ටෙප් එකකින් පොඩි පියවරකින් පටන් ගන්න. There are people who have won their lives. they have great achievements, but they have started from nothing. Sometimes nothing. They got nothing, they had nothing, but now they have so many things comparatively to, in comparison to what they had. I know of a, I know personally of a few people that they had nothing actually. At the beginning, they were so poor, just normal, ordinary people like us, you and me. But now they have gained so many things because they work hard. They got their persistent. People dare to have their persistent. They think, should I start? Is it okay to start? Maybe this go wrong. This may go wrong. Yeah, sometimes you may go wrong, but you learn a lesson. So keep your first step. If you keep your first step today, whether it is the basic step or not, but you learn something. Every time you fall, you can learn something, and you can have your second step more confidently with the lessons you have learned. But if you don't keep your first step, you would never go to where you want to go. Your target is not here, it's somewhere else. You want to be someone else. For that, you have to start from now, from a single step. For example, I have a friend. His name is Amila Fernando, who did mechatronic at Open University, and now he has 3 patent licenses for his inventions in Sri Lanka. He's in Sri Lanka, okay? He's a Sri Lankan. He's the person who makes the charger for the Nissan Leaf and I think Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. All this started from a single step. I think when he was like grade 3 or 4, he had a curiosity about electrical things and electronic things and like that. So he started experiments, small things. From the small things to this invention, he came through. He succeeded at last. Now he's a real good businessman and an inventor and a patent holder, 3 patent holders, 3 patents holder. So you can see that single step brought him to a good situation. Somewhere that he could never, he would, he would never think about that. He could have never thought about that. He never thought he would be something like this, someone like this. So you can see that you can be someone that you would never thought, but just have this single step. The ජීවිතයේ සමහර පියවරල් තියන්න වෙනවා අපිට එතනට යන්න. මහන්සි වෙන්න වෙනවා. අනේ මට පුළුවන්ද කියලා හිතේදිවත් කවදාකවත් කරන්න බෑනේ. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් කියලා හිතන්න. You must think you can and you can have that step. right මගෙන් 8 එකේ අහලා තිනවා ක්‍රිස් පුතේ. ස්පෙෂලි ක්‍රිස් ටොක් ප්‍රොනවුන්ස් කරන්නේ 8 එක ඇවිල්ලා කරදර අපහසුතා සහ ලොස් කර නැති වෙනවා දේවල් අර නැතිවීම ජීවිතේ බිඳ වැටීම් මනුස්සයෙක්ව ඥානවත් කරනවා. right මම එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන වෙලාවට පොඩ්ඩක් ඕලා ප්‍රශ්න වලට ආන්සර්ස් කරන්න යන්න. මොකද මට ඒක දිහා බැලුවමත් හිතෙනවා මම කතා කරන එකත් ඩිස්ටර්බ් වෙන හින්දා. පස්සේ මම කියනවා it's a 93 and 94 and 95 is there. Oh, that's all. Let's see. Okay, I'll explain 93. I would like to reserve a hotel room. මම කැමති හොටෙල් කාමරයක් වෙන් කරගන්න. That is no problem. ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. Sandhunika and Thinomi and others, if you have a class like 8 or sorry, not 8, 7 no like that, an earlier class, please let me know so that I can finish this series earlier and let you speak earlier. Okay. Suddenly, if you say when it is close or I have a class, then I cannot do anything. You say me earlier, I can finish the theories earlier and let you speak. Come to practicals. I would like to reserve a hotel room. මම කැමති hotel කාමරයක් වෙන් කරගන්න. That is no problem. මේක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. May I have your full name please? මට ඔයාගේ සම්පූර්ණ නම ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? Please කරුණා කරලා. My name is John Saddles. මගේ නම John Saddles. Hello Mr. Saddles. Hello Mr. Saddles. Saddles hello කියන hello Saddles මහත්තයා. My name is Mitchell. මගේ නම Mitchell. What days මොන දිනද do you need ඔබට අවශ්‍ය that reservation අර වෙන් කිරීම sir එම වෙන් කිරීම sir I am planning මම සැලසුම් කරමින් ඉන්නවා to visit නරඹන්න යන්න New York from Friday සිකුරාදා සිට April 14th okay සල්විකා sure April both අපි කියනවා until through දක්වා Monday April or April 17th 17 our room rates අපේ කාමරවල ගණන් recently මෑතකදී went up උඩ ගියා ඉහළ ගියා is that okay with you එකවර ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැද්ද Mr. Sandals මහත්මයා how much per night කොච්චරක්ද එක රාත්‍රියකට per night are we talking about මේ අපි කතා කරන කොච්චර ගාණක් ගැනද රාත්‍රියට each night එකිනෙක රාත්‍රියට will be $308 dollars 308ක් it's bit high එක ටිකක් වැඩි නේද but it's okay නමුත් ඒක කමන්නේ next question ඊළඟ ප්‍රශ්නේ is a queen size bed okay queen size bed එකක් ඇද්ද bed sizes තියෙනවනේ පුතේ queen size මම මතන 6.6 by no 60 by 50 or something like that 60 inches by 50 මං හිතන්නේ that sounds fine ඒක නම් ගැටලුවක් නෑ ඒක හැනොට නිකන් දැනනවා නිකන් ඒක ඕකේ වගේ දැනෙනවා නිකන් හැංගෙනවා can I have your phone number මට ඔයාගේ phone number එක ගන්න පුළුවන්ද certainly නිත වශයෙන්ම my phone number is 626 555 1739 hi CVC hi 555 1739 thank you Mr. Sandals ස්තුතියි Mr. Sandals we look forward to බලාපොරොත්තු වෙමින් ඉන්නවා seeing you දකින්න seeing you ඔබව New York කල්දී okay we have only two more topics to cover two more things to do I think only one more not two another dialogue and a story about a person a singer so let's keep these two for next week not tomorrow but next week and come to practicals once you are ready to speak about anything you can let me know you can send me a message and then I'm giving you a chance huh? Here there is no nothing like the hand raising or anything like that just let me know that you are ready and then you can start speaking advanced topics ටිකක් දුන්න group එකට science and technology and the contribution of science and technology for the improved country development country Sri Lanka and ඒවා බැරි නම් ඉතින් ඕන දෙයක් පුළුවන් මට ටිකක් අර ස්මෝල් ලෙවල් එකෙන් මේක නැතුව ටිකක් ඇඩ්වාන්ස් ලෙවල් වලට යනවට තමයි මම ආස මොකද මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ ක්වොලිටි එක තියෙන ඇඩ්වාන්ස් විදිහට හොලන් හදන එක to let you speak in advanced level to improve in advanced level so I would like you to have a sort of a weight on that attention on that anyway those small stories and things like that I don't like here but if there are no other solutions you can do anything okay Yanuki if you are ready you can start I'll give you the chance Yanuki you can start with that
Science and technology. Today, man has developed a lot in science and technology. It is now impossible to live without technology. It has made our life simple, easy and confident. If we did not progress in science, our life would be as difficult as before. New invention, new inventions have given us a lot of benefits. There are many technologies around us: mobile phones, TVs, computers, internet, ovens, fridges, washing machines, water removing motors, motorcycles, ships, trains, buses of of transport all have been possible with the help of modern technology. With the help of new types of medicines, medical devices, treatment and complex people has also become possible. In this way we cannot survive without modern technology. So finish.
Adhuta, very good. Once someone else is ready, you can send me a message. Message එක දාන්න ready කියලා. Tinomi, it's your chance. Tinomi, you can start your speech or whatever.
Today I'm going to talk about science and technology. Science and technology are important parts of our day-to-day life. We get up in the morning from the ringing our alarm clocks and go to bed at night after switching our lights off. All these luxuries that we are able to afford are a result of science and technology. So most importantly, how we can do all this in a short time are because of the advancement of science and technology only. It is hard to imagine our life now without science and technology. Indeed, our existence itself depends on it now. Every day, new technologies are coming up, which are making human life easier and more comfortable. Thus, we live in an era of science and technology. Sri Lanka world goal today is to move from the current lower middle income country to a high income country within the next 2 decades. One problem it faces in realizing this goal is the possibility of getting snared in what economics call the middle income country trap. However, it will get stuck as a middle income country forever due to 2 reasons. One is that it no longer can compete with the newcomers to the labor intensive product market because of the increase in its wage levels, corollary of moving into the middle income level. The other is that it cannot compete with rich countries because it does not have the required high technology to do so. Thus, the acquisition of advanced technology is the crucial factor that determines whether Sri Lanka could join the high income country club within the next 2 decades. The way to do so is to accumulate a critical mass of a science and technology base within the country. Such a base will generate new inventions which are the seeds for future economic growth. Inventions and innovations should go hand in hand if inventions are to serve people. Inventions are done by scientists, people who work in places like ITI or universities. They are the products of scientific research. That scientific research creates new technology. Science, technology, and innovations are 3 brothers who cannot be separated from each other. This was evident when South Korea hosted recently OECD sponsored World Science and Technology Forum with an inspiring tagline that is creating our common future through science, technology, and innovation. In today's context, this should be the tagline for Sri Lanka too. Sri Lanka's current production mix is based on simple technology. The economic uh, complexity index complete by Harvard University and MIT has ranked Sri Lanka as a simple product producing country since 1995. Currently, for all these years, about 98% of Sri Lanka's export has been based on simple technology. The danger of such a product mix is twofold. First, any other simple product producing country can compete Sri Lanka out in the world markets. Uh, this has already manifested in Sri Lanka's garment industry, which is facing stiff competition from newcomers like Bangladesh or Myanmar. Second, Sri Lanka will not be able to break away from the middle income country trap with only simple technology available. Scientific research should generate not only new inventions but also complex inventions which cannot be copied by others easily. This is the crucial challenge the country's research institutions are facing today. However, nowadays Sri Lanka has got some effective steps to improve the science and technology. Uh, so, to improve the development of technology in Sri Lanka, we can link the local research and technology development institutions to world famous such institutions. Uh, Such a move will help Sri Lanka to get technical assistance, develop collaborative research and technological inventions, and upgrade the quality of its research facilities to match the world standard. Uh, so the world is now moving into the fourth industrial revolution. The move was started in Germany in 2011 when the German government decided to overhaul its industry for the future by applying what is now known as Internet of Things or IoT to all across industries. IoT will fix every machinery or equipment with internet sensors, preparing them with capacity for teleoperations. Thus, future cars will be tele-driven, washing machines teleoperated, and surgeries tele-performed. Uh, when Sri Lanka changed its research fast, it has to take into account the new development taking place and the challenges and promises it offers to Sri Lanka. So, my sincere wish is that research will adequately equip themselves with capacity to do so. Thank you.
Very nice, Hinomi, and Yanuki too, very nice. Earlier you talked. But there's something that Sandhunika has a class at 6:45. So the third verse, Chamatna, but Chamatna, I'm extremely sorry, but I have to give a chance for Sandhunika because she has a class, okay? And then Chamatna, and then Luthira, then Enoke, because of now I don't care the hand raising in this class. You have to put a message when you are ready, okay? When you are ready, just send me a message, then I'm putting you to the list, and then you can have your chance once the others have finished, okay? Sandhunika, you can have your chance, Sandhunika.
So, I like to add something for Tinomi's speech in computer science.
Yeah.
There are latest methodologies in computer science. Some of them are artificial intelligence, robotic process automation, edge computing, quantum computing, virtual reality and augmented reality, blockchain, Internet of Things,
Yeah.
5G, cybersecurity, and etc. First, I like to describe about artificial intelligence. It
AI.
has already received a lot of buzz in the past decades, but it continues to be one of the new technology trends because its notable effects on how we live, work, and play are only in the early stages. The artificial intelligence market will grow to a $190 billion industry by 2025, with global spending and cogni- sorry, constitutive and AI systems reaching over $57 billion in 2021. Robotic process automation or RPA is another technology that is automating jobs. RPA is use of software to automate or business. Uh, this automation will threaten the livelihood of 230 million or more. McKinsey finds that less than 5% of occupations can be totally automated from this robotic process. Edge computing. Edge computing is formally a new technology trend towards cloud computing has become mainstream with major players, Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud platforms dominating the market. Edge computing will increase as use of the Internet of Things devices increases by 2022. The global edge computing market is expected to reach $6.72 billion. Cybersecurity might not seem like trending technology given that it has been around for a while, but it is evolving just as other technologies are. That's a part of this because threats are constantly new. As proof of the strong need for cybersecurity process, professionals, the number of cybersecurity jobs is growing 3 times faster than other technology jobs. Also, the need for proper cybersecurity is so high that 2020, 60 trillion will be spent globally on cybersecurity. So we have to get the main knowledge of computer science because we use computer science all of the time. As Tinomi said, we started with the computer and sleep with the computer. So the computer science will be improving fast in these days. So nowadays they make many inventions on computer science. So I think that Sri Lanka will always try to get the latest versions and technologies to our studies and other things. So I wish to I wish that Sri Lanka could make best technology era in future. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Sandunika, but I have to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. No,
Yeah,
no.
sure.
Next one. Considering what is happening in the country, do you think that in the coming 2-3 years we can gain the country's uh, targets? We can achieve them or not in IT
I
and
think that there's 50% possibility and impossibility. This that government try to do this somehow or the other. I don't know. I can't give some ideas of that, but I think there are more innovations in Sri Lanka. So sometimes government could give chances to them to improve the technologies in Sri Lanka.
Okay, Vita, very good. Okay. Next chance, very good, Sandvika.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome. And next chance goes to Chamatna Vetmali.
Good evening,
Yes.
my dear teacher
Mhm.
and my dear friends. Today I am going to deliver a speech about the new science and technology. Science and technology are two different terms, but they cannot serve without each other. Science is a systematic study of functioning of the physical and natural environment that around us. On the other hand, technology is application of science to bring about the innovative changes. The innovative of science and technology has revolutionized not only way we think, but it also remodels our life. The intention to lead a comfortable life is compelling us to work on a path of progress, which is not possible without help of the science and technology. We have to give a credit to science and technology to make our lives comfortable and relaxed. On the other hand, we cannot deny the harmful effect of destruction and war as result of the science and technology. The science and technology play a pivotal role in progress as well as war. However, when we weigh their pros and cons, we find that benefit of science and technology are immeasurable. The contribution of science and technology in the world medicine, which is helping to develop a healthy nation. The infection of medical equipment and researchers in the field is providing the cure for deadly diseases. Thus, we can find a sustainable decrease in the death rate. Science and technology are bringing the world closer day by day. We find visible development in the Department of Transport and Telecommunication. The introduction of internet and metro network has overcome the barrier of the physical distance. They have given a virtual makeover to every sphere of our life. A nation progress when we read a literary is high. Science and technology have made a mark in this field of education. It continues presence schools and colleges is boosting a quality of teaching and learning, introductions of audiovisual aids, online lessons, etc. Are some of the example of science and technology in the education. The preparation of science and technology is so deep rooted that it's difficult to imagine our day to day life without them. Thus, we can conclude that science and technology are an inevitable part of our life. I hope in some of the information you get in my essay. Thank you for giving this me opportunity.
Chamatna, very good. Okay, fantastic. It's a good job. And next chance goes to, and it was very informative. Next chance goes to Lutira. Kuda Lutira. Lutira.
Yes, sir.
By the time you send me the message, there were few other guys who had sent me messages. That's why I couldn't give you chance. I saw you had raised the hand. ආත උස්සලා තියෙනවා මම දැක්කා. නමුත් ඔයා message එක එවනකොට කට්ටිය message වල ඉවරයි. ඒක වාට chance එක පස්සට ගියේ. Okay, now you can start with that.
Okay, thanks, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to tell a COVID essay. The new coronavirus outbreak originated in Wuhan, in China. More than 30.8 million cases, the global death toll surpassed 957,000. The virus circulates in animals and some can be transmitted between humans and animals. Fever, breathing difficulties, and coughing are some of the common signs of infection. The COVID virus can cause death of fatal damage like pneumonia, and multiple organ failure. Thanks, sir.
Okay, Lutira, very good, very nice. It's a good job. Next chance goes to Enuki. පුතේ අනේ මම කියනවා ready නම් message එකක් දාන්න මට හොඳේ. Once you are ready, let me know with a message from a message එකක් ඕනේ. hand raise මම ගණන් ගන්න නෑ. හරි. එතකොට බලන්න මම ඕගලන්ට ටග් ගාලා දාපු ගමන් message එක මම ඕගලන්ගේ name එක දානවා list එකට. You can see the list on the screen. Okay, now the next chance goes to Enuki. You can start with that.
Hi everybody. Today I'm talking about science and technology, how to connect our life in simply. Science and technology are important part of our day life. We get up in the morning from the ringing of our alarm clocks and go to the bed at the night after switching our light off. All these luxuries that we are able to adopt are a result of science and technology. Most importantly, how we can do all this in a short time are because of the advancement of science and technology only. It is hard to imagine our life now without science and technology. Indeed, our experience itself depends on it now. Every day, new technologies are coming up which are making human life easier and more comfortable. Thus, we live in an era of science and technology. Recently, science and technology have introduced us to the establishment of modern civilization. This development contributes greatly to almost every aspect of our daily life. Hence, people get the chance to almost every aspect of our these results, which make our life more relaxed and pleasurable. Thank you.
Thank you, very nice. Okay, very good. And next chance goes to Lakmini. You can start with that, Lakmini.
Thank you, sir. Today I'm here to talking about quantum theory. Maybe you know this is the most hardest subject in the world. So I'm excited. So I'm trying to explain this as simply as clear as possible. The history of quantum mechanics is a fundamental part of the history of modern physics. I think in 19th century, the German physicist Max Planck proposed that energy was quantified. Actually, quantum mechanics arose gradually from theories to explain observations which couldn't be reconciled with classic physics. So Max Planck solution in 19th century to the black body radiation problem and the correspondence between energy and frequency in Albert Einstein 1905 paper, which explained the photoelectricity effect. You may be curious about what's the what's this photoelectric effect. So I can't explain it with my current knowledge. So you can search from it. You can search it from Google easily. So according to quantum theory, now they found quantum science, quantum physics, quantum field theory, quantum chemistry, quantum computing, and also quantum optics and quantum realm and many more things. So first of all, I like to talking about what's the quantum computing. All the computings are made with silicon transistors. They are continue to be smaller and powerful, but there's physical limited to this technology. In this kind of circuit, if we make conductors too closer to each other, electrons could jump between them. If we make a gate too small, electrons could magically go through that. We call this quantum tunneling that could completely destroy these circuits. You can figure out that root cause of physical limitation of silicon circuits is under certain behavior of quantum particles. But scientists could turn the uncertain behavior of quantum particles into an advantage and invent a brand new computer technology. This is not a replacement to silicon computers or normal computer, but in specific case, they can provide unbelievable processing power. We call this computer as quantum computing. For this computer, we used quantum particles as a normal computer's bit. We call this as a qubit. In particular, we use other electron in phosphorus atom. When the spring up, it considered as 1. When spring down, it considered as a 0. Maybe you know that quantum particles are so weird because the spring of this could be up down when we are not observing it, could be up and down at the same time. We call it quantum superposition. We guess with 60 qubit can maintain number of combinations equal to all the particles in universe. So this is specially designed for parallel processing, not for normal thing. And this computer work in special environment. So you can't do this for your daily work, or you can't use this for hall in your room. This computer take many powers to work. So scientists normally use liquid neutron to this computer, and for start this computer, they have to cool down this liquid nitrogen by dilution refrigerators. In 1998, the world's first quantum computer discovered by MIT in the USA. Today we can see advanced quantum computers that Google has developed. And also Google say that it's for 54 qubit Sycamore processor was able to perform a calculation in 200 seconds that would have taken the world's most powerful supercomputer 10,000 years. So you can understand how much that quantum computer powerful more than today computers. Normally, we know private keys and public key system. Maybe everyone know. So quantum computer can find and break the private key system password faster than digital computer. And in future, nobody can hack others password made from this quantum computers. This is the main uniqueness thing in here. Google, Microsoft, Intel, IBM try to make super quantum computer systems today. In the past few years, big computing companies have collectively invested hundreds of millions in quantum technology. So startup research lab and quantum computing lab have popped up all around the world. And Australia, the country, is transforming into the world leading quantum computing hub. And Australian population is smaller relative to obviously the rest of the world, but in quantum mechanics, quantum computing, and quantum information science, Australia leading many ways. So Australia can't do everything, but this is an area where I have critical mass. Lot of activity in city of Sydney, a huge amount of research being invested here. It's the place in the world where this is really gonna happen. After this, I like to talk about how quantum science and the law of attraction theory are intertwined, intertwined. You know this already, that quantum theory is not only a physics subject. It can explain everything that what can't we explain clearly and correctly. You know, bonds are common for everything in the world. Science that creation of the world, all matters in the universe, has been intertwined by the mystical before force for gravity. In this way, everything in the universe is bonds together different gravitations and gravitational force thought by physics. We can only scientifically explain the bonds that excite between physical objects. However, the advent of quantum physics research is now being carried out on topic related to the psychiatry, which are not as relevant to physics as there are today. Thanks to quantum science, many previously unknown facts about the human minds are now being discovered. And also, law of attraction is a unique phenomenon that is not known to physics. According to this law, not only physical object but also our thoughts are attracted to each other. So positive thoughts attract positive people, and negative thoughts attract negative things. So quantum physics sees the universe as exciting overall as energy, and this energy excites in two forms. Particles can be seen and observed at points in the time and space, and another basis of other objects that we perceive in the universe, or the reality we are used into living and moving the thoughts. So when I study this quantum physics, I noticed that this talking about human mind and human thoughts. So when you have positive mind in good attitude, with good attitude, then this universe make a bright energy ring form around you. We call it as a aura ring. In Sinhala, we call this as a aura walala. Now we can prove this from the scientific methods. So after that, I like to turn my topic to how this quantum theory works with Lord Buddha's philosophy. Everyone knows human body is designed in a unique way. It can be divided as a follow. Influence of quantum mechanics. First one is system, second one is organ, third one is tissue, fourth one is cell, fifth one is atom, and sixth one is electron and nucleus. So according to this division, man is a collection of atoms, but 99.999% part of the atom is empty space. According to this theory, if the human body is a collection of atoms, so 99.999% of the human body must be empty. The human body empty is not inertia, just as different from of universal energy active in the empty space. This basic of that energy is spirituality. So this is the unaided energy of a man. It's obviously
poor, and obviously energy is embedded in it. This energy is associated with the power of purity in the universe. This energy, let's see what the combination with quantum science. Now you know simply quantum particles are observed everywhere when they are not observed. That they take on a certain shape when they are observed. And what quantum particles have uh, properties that are related to both energy and physical states, and that they can exist in both cases. The week that read in the Buddha's philosophy is to be mindful, to work with mindfulness, and to grow a certain qualities by focusing on a specific thing, which is the also relevant to think observation in quantum science. According to Buddha's philosophy, I found this stanza, so I like to say it in Sinhala. That is, Sita situvili walata Sita situvili walata peratu ve, Sita situvili walata shreshta ve, situvili sitin upadi, itin yamek kiliti sitin yamak karayida sitaida, එය ගොනා පය අනුවය යන කරත්ත රෝධයමෙන් දුක ඔහු පසුපස එයි. So you can see law of attraction and quantum science based on the mind and thoughts. So this quantum physics changed modern and classic science. This is just like a revolution, but for me this is a huge blast, because if we accept this 100%, then we have to refuse all physics, biochemistry, and other every subject, because this is not similar to these modern subjects. So if you can learn biophysics, chemistry, tech, and maths well, that's better to you if you like to research about this subject, because from little knowledge, from your current knowledge, you can't understand this well. When I was grade 11, I watched Avengers and Ant-Man, so I have problem. What is this? Is this a magic trick, or this is an unscientific theory? I was confused. So, however, there are still many unsolved mysteries in quantum science, just like black hole and the gravity. This science contradict all current arguments and regulations, and many scientists believe that this will cause great upheaval in the future. So this is the thing I like to share with you. That's all. Thank you, sir.
Very nice, Lakmini. It was very informative, and for sure I think many guys got something. And to add to what you said some passwords made by quantum science won't be able to be hacked one day, but in my understanding, Lakmini, there's nothing impossible. One day someone will find a way to hack it too.
Yes, I think so, because everyone improve their themselves. So I think technology also improved. So yeah, maybe one day someone can hack them, but majority of
so far no.
yeah, but majority of scientists say that it's impossible.
Yeah.
I copied it from Google, so I don't know much more.
What you said is correct, because quantum science means, it's sort of a difficult scenario to discuss even.
Yeah.
In Sri Lanka, there is a politician called, what's his name?
Amit Pushkar, no.
No, not him. He is not he is a teacher, very good teacher, but no. His name is Acharya.
I found that, sir.
Vikram Bhau Karunaratne, Vikram Bhau Karunaratne, Dr. Acharya. He's a politician, very stupid person in politics, but he has a degree, he has a doctorate in quantum science. You better search about the person. He's a total crazy person. Okay, he's
Oh,
supporting LTT. He's supporting LTT. He says LTT is correct and is wrong and we are wrong.
oh,
Single is stupid and terrorist and Tamil people are very good and things like that. Okay, he's Dr. Vikramabahu Karnaratna, but he
yeah.
has a degree in not a degree. I mean
Dr.
doctorate,
Babu.
PhD in quantum science. He is the most talented, intelligent person in quantum science in Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, he supports LTT.
Oh,
He never
I
supports Sri Lanka.
found out one person called Amit. I don't know his surname, sir, but
Yeah,
he has a PhD
yeah,
degree about quantum
correct.
science, but unfortunately he died without reason.
Yeah,
I think when he goes to Israel, when he went to Israel, there's some case about that subject. After that, he died. It's a mystery case. I don't know what happened to him because even Sri Lankan government no, didn't care about his death because the family from government uh, to take to get some I think I haven't word for that
yeah,
in
okay.
Sinhala Marana Parikshana.
Yeah, investigation.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So he's dead. I don't know what happened to him, but he has a PhD degree about quantum science. So he's a great person about that field.
yeah. Very nice with that. Okay, good understanding, and you have referred a lot. Very nice, huh? And what you said is
Thank you.
postmortem. It's called postmortem, huh? That Paschat Marana Parikshane. Anyway, next chance goes to Udayan. Very good with that, Lavini. You can still talk again now. You can send me a message and talk again. Anyone? You can start Udayan now. Udayan, your chance.
Thank you. Today I'm talk about science and technology. As we all know that we live in the age of science and technology. The life of everyone of us in highly depends on the scientific inventions and modern day technologies. Science and technologies has changed the lives of people to great extent. It has made life easy, simple and fast. In the new era, the science development has become necessary to finish the era of blockade and bring the trend of motorized vehicles. Bring the trend of motorized vehicles. Science and technologies have been implemented to the every aspect of modernization in every nation. Modern gadgets have been introduced to every work of life and have solved almost all the problems. It was not possible to have all the benefits of it without implementing it in the sectors like medicines, education, infrastructures, electricity, aviation, information technology, and other fields. What improvement we are seeing in our lives of daily basis is because of science and technologies. For the proper growth, the development of the country, it is very necessary to go science and technology hand in hand. Villages are getting developed to towns to cities, thus expanding the greater horizon of economy. Thank you.
Okay, with that, very nice. So then, the others too, when you are speaking, you can start like this. Today I am speaking about, or today I am going to speak about on, you can say, because if you say I'm speak about, then it's dramatically wrong. That's why. Anyway, next chance goes to Amisha. You can start with that. Amisha.
Thank you, sir. Today I'm going to talk about COVID-19 pandemic's response. The COVID virus pandemic is the defining global health crisis of our time since in emergency late last year. The virus has spread to every continent except Antarctica. The World Health Organization has made the assessment the COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic, but it is a pandemic that can be controlled. What is COVID-19? COVID-19 is the infection disease caused by the most recently discovered coronavirus. This new virus and this disease were unknown before the outbreak began in the Wuhan, China in December 2019. Countries are racing to slow the spread of disease by testing and trending, carry out the contact tracing, limiting travel, quarantine citizen, and canceling large gatherings such as sporting events, concerts, and schools. The pandemic is moving like a wave on that may yet crash on those least able to cope. But COVID-19 is much more than a health crisis, but stressing everyone of the countries is touching is it has the content to create dis, disfantanating social, economic, and political crisis that will leave deep scars. UNDP response. Every countries need to act immediately to prepare, response, and recover. The UN system will support countries through each stage with a focus on the most vulnerable, drawing on our experience with other outbreaks such as Ebola, HIV, SARS, TB, and malaria, as well as our long history of work in the private and public sector. UNDP will help countries to urgently and efficiently respond to COVID-19 as part of its mission to eradicate, provide, reduce invention, innocuous, and build to crisis and shock. Things you need to know about COVID-19. Protect yourself and others by doing the following and making informed discussion during this health crisis. Regularly and throughoutly clean your hands. Ensure at least 1 meter distance between yourself and others. Avoid touching your face, nose, ears, and mouth. Do not leave home if you feel well, even with middle sympathies. Thank you, sir. Enough.
Okay, Buddha, very nice. Okay, Amisha, next chance goes to Randi. You can start with Randi.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody. Today I am speaking about new science and technology. A nation that does not invent new things will not prosper in the world. So I would like to say Sinhala aludda nohadana jatiya lova nonagi. This is a saying of the Kumaratunga Munidasa that we have all heard. As the saying goes, today many people in the world have been able to make many new discoveries. I would be correct to say that it is an advancement in science and technology. With those new discoveries, our lives are also slowly changing unknowingly. For example, in the past, waking up in the morning was like hearing the cries of roosters at sunrise. But today, the alarm is the sound of the clock. In the past, we would go we would go to bed with the bottle lamp turned off. But today, we go to sleep with the lights off. There is nothing strange. There is nothing change about the difference between then and now and now people affect to them. However, on matter how many new discoveries have been made, it is not yet possible to completely prevent those until antisocial activities taking place in the society. We must keep that in mind and use technology to say that there is so much that modern technology can do is to say that technology alone cannot create breast milk. Many say that modern technology and science can make a woman a man and a man a woman. When we think about it, it is clear to us in grade 11 students that it is indeed a fact. It is also important that we, as school children, make our future productive so that we can responsibility incorporately technology and science into our lives. Thank you very much.
Anubhuda, Randi, very good. Next chance goes to Pesali. Pesali, you can start with that.
Okay, sir. Today I am speaking about Christmas. Christmas is a religious festival. This festival is celebrated by Christians in many of the countries of the world, including Sri Lanka. Christmas falls on 25th of December every year. Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ on this day. They gather around churches and take part in masses. The Christmas day is a red letter day in their lives. There are various religious activities in churches to mark this holiday, and everything is done with the direction of periods of respective churches. Christians make Christmas cakes and numerous kinds of pudding for these special festivals. Wine is one of the favorite drink that they like to have on this special day. A Christmas tree is decorated illuminated in every house. Children are very much interested interested in decorating Christmas trees. Children as well as the youth involved in singing Christmas carols in churches. They are trained in churches by cover master. Thank you, sir.
Pesali, very good Pesali. පුතේ ඊළඟට next
you.
chance එක යා පුතා Pesali. next chance එක පුතේ net විනෝද ගන්නවද? first round එකේ net විනෝද විතරේ chance එක ගත්තේ නැත්තේ. and Pasan ready ද? Pesali second round එකට ඉන්නේ නැත්තම් පුතේ ඔයාලට ලිව් වෙන්න පුළුවන් no matter.
Okay,
Pasan
teacher, thank you for teaching me. Goodbye.
Okay පුතා, goodbye and good night.
Good
Pasan
night.
ready ද පුතේ? ඕකේ පුතේ පසන් එහෙනම් ස්ටාර්ට් කරන්න. ඊට පස්සේ net meter chance එකක් දීලා අපි second round එකට යමු. Okay පසන් you can start now. Yes පසන් start කරන්න පුතේ.
Today I am talk about dialogue. Teacher said, Kamesh, do you know how to operate? Student said, sir, I am learning. Teacher said, when did you start training? Student said, only 2 days back, sir. Teacher said, be confident, don't be shy. Can you see the program? Student said, yes, sir. It is well planned. planned. Teacher said, there, there is your friend, Magesh. Look at him. Student said, he is also having training under Mr. Gopal only for yesterday. Teacher said, Teacher said, how much time will you take? Student said, I will take only 3 minutes. Yeah. Teacher said, our friend will go down all the computer classes today. Student said, yes, sir. We are happy to meet you. Okay. Yes.
පුතේ finished පසන් finished පුතේ?
Oh,
Okay පසන් very good. ඇත්තටම හොඳයි පුතේ පසන්. Okay, now let's start the second round. First chance goes to Luthira Yetum. Second round, first chance.
excuse me.
Yes පසන් කියන්න පුතේ.
Yes, මට අතමට ක්ලාස් එකක් මම යන්න නිසා.
හරි පුතේ හරි හරි. very good පසන්. ඇත්තටම හොඳයි. කලින්ට වැඩිය ගොඩක් හරි උනන්දුයි හොඳයි. very good. ලුතිරට start කරන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ. second round එක start කරනවා අපි.
Okay, teacher. Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to tell my next COVID essay. Between 1 and 14 days is the incubation period of COVID-19. China actually aided the World Health Organization to initial pneumonia cases in Wuhan city on December 31. At least 14 days is the proper isolation period due to the incubation period of the COVID-19. The World Health Organization declared the COVID pandemic on March 11. The majority of COVID-19 infections originate from age groups 20-49. Thanks, teacher. My essay is finished.
Okay, Luthira, very good. As you are grade 6 students, very good. So nice. Good job. Okay, next chance. Who is taking next chance? Okay, Enuki. Enuki has put a message. Okay, Enuki, now you can start. Pute, chance එක ඕන කට්ටිය පුතේ message.
Hi everybody. Today I am speaking about what is this COVID-19. COVID-19 is the infection disease caused by the most recently discovered coronavirus. The new virus and disease were unknown before the outbreak began in Wuhan, China in December 2019. Countries are racing to slow the spread of the disease by testing, treating patients, carrying out the contact tracing, limiting travel, quarantine citizens, and large gatherings such as sports events, concerts, and schools. The pandemic is moving like a wave, one that may yet crash on those least able to cope. But COVID-19 is much more than a health crisis by stressing every one of the countries it touches. It has potential to create devastating social, economic, and political crises that will leave deep causes. Every country needs to act immediately to prepare, respond, and recover. The UN system will support countries through each stage with the focus on the most vulnerable. Drawing on our experience with other breakouts such as Ebola, HIV, SARS, TB and malaria, as well as long history of the working with the private and public sector. UNDP will countries to urgently and effectively respond to COVID-19 as part of its mission to eradicate poverty, reduce inequalities, and build resilience to crises and shocks. Thank you.
Okay, Nuki, very good පුතේ. Next chance goes to Chamatna. පුතේ අනිත් අයත් message එකක් දාන්න. එතකොට මම කට්ටියව message එක දාන්න පිළිවෙලට ලියා ගන්නවා. Okay, Chamatna, you can start.
Good evening, my dear teacher. Today I'm going to tell about some story about the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War is considered to be one of the most memorable and long-standing conflicts that involve the US, with a major role to play in it. The Vietnam War was primarily consequence of US anti-communicate foreign policies in year 1960. It was a military conflict between Communist North Vietnam and South Vietnam. North Vietnam and their allies against the South Vietnam and other countries including America, Australia, Britain, and France and New Zealand. Australian alliance with the USA was the main reason for the commencement of the Vietnam War. The USA had been a part of war since 1959, need Australian assistance. It was a long, costly, divisive conflict. The conflict was identified by the ongoing Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. On the other hand, South Vietnam was supported by the United States and South Korea and the Philippines and Australia and also the Thailand. The anti-communist allies were also for support. The war lasted 19 years and was also called the Cold War by many. The war has direct US involvement and it ended in 1973. During World War II, Japanese forces had invaded Vietnam to fight it off. Both Japanese occupiers and French colonial administration, the political leader Ho Chi Minh, formed the Vietnam being inspired by the Chinese and Soviet consuming. The Viet Minh was also known as the Leaguer for the independence of the Vietnam. Following its 1945 defeat in the World War II, Japan withdrew the force from Vietnam, leave the French educate the Emperor Dai in total control. Seeing the opportunity to seize the control, the Horse Viet Minh force immediately rose to take complete control over the northern city of the Hanoi and declared it as the Democratic Republic of the Vietnam with Ho as the president. After Ho's commenced, the force took control over the North Armed conflict between the northern and southern armies continued until decisive the victory of the Viet Minh. The Battle of Dien Bien in May 1954, the French lost the battle and almost ended the French rule in China. Vietnam was built along the latitude known as the 70th parallel based on the Trail Sing, the July in the year 1954, with the Ho Chi Minh is control. The Vietnam War led outcomes like economic and downturns, the political isolation for the Vietnam, which was only supported by the Soviet Union and its allies located Eastern Europe. It also led to fall the South Vietnams and the governments in 1975. That the result is unified communist the government in the country. At last, I want to say that is a beautiful country in the world. When I was visiting Vietnam, I enjoy the beautiful and that is the sweet memorable thing in my life. Thank you.
Okay, Chamatna, that is very important and very good. So nice. And next chance goes to Randi. After Randi, Lakmini, you are taking a chance or not? Lakmini, Randi ready. read කරාට පස්සේ පුතේ කතාරට පස්සේ ලක්මීට ready නම් කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, now I'm giving the chance to Randi. Okay, Randi, you can start now.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Today I would like to share some information for how to celebrate the Vesak festival this year with my family. The Vesak festival, which is celebrated by all of us as Sri Lankans, commemorate the great passing away of the great Bodhisattva. This is the time when the risk of coronavirus is highest. So this time we had to celebrate Vesak away from social activities as it is a time when we have to be extremely carefully. As usually, as usual, as usual, we stayed at home and made lanterns. But my 9 years old brother felt some he had never thought of, that that is making a pandal. Mother and dad helped as much as they could. It was made by cut out the small picture in baby paper. That made it even more beautiful by planting bulbs. But there is a no place where my younger brother is not reprimanded for his errand work. Somehow we were able to make a small pandal. I woke up I woke up the morning and watched the morning Dhamma discussion programs that were broadcast live on TV. The evening we are waiting for people to come and see the pandas, but no one came to came to this situation. Not at all sad at all, but due to the advancement of technology, the aunts took a video call and shared the Vesak joy with us. Thank you very much.
Okay, Randi, very good. Randi, actually, do you know how to prepare how to make the Vesak lanterns? Randi?
Yes, teacher, I can't hear about it.
මගේ පුතේ මේ ඔයාට තනියම වෙසක් කුඩු හදන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා?
No, I can't, teacher.
You can't. I can't do. That's why I asked. Okay. Next chance goes to let me know the. Let me ready the. Know the. Okay, තාම net me read කරේ නැහැ speech එක මොකුත් දුන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, net me චමත්නා රන්දි ඒගොල්ලෝ ready වෙනකම් මම උදෙන් chance එකක් දෙන්න. උදෙන් chance එකක් ගන්නවද පුතේ? Are you ready to talk? Uday?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Puta.
Teacher, can I leave the class?
Okay, Puta. No matter.
Yes,
sure.
teacher.
And good night, Chamatna.
Good night, teacher.
Okay. Udain, are you ready or not?
Yes, madam.
Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Yes, then you can start, Udain.
Today I'm talk about Express Pearl ship. Sri Lanka's top environment body said on Saturday the country was facing its worst marine ecological disasters triggered after Singapore flagged cargo ship caught fire near the Colombo beach, following severe environmental concerns. The cargo vessel MV Express Pearl was carrying a consignment of chemicals and raw materials for cosmetics for Hasira in Gujarati to Colombo for fire some 90.5 natural miles away from the port of Colombo. The firefighter fighting effort on May 21 was assisted by the Indian Coastal Guard vessels and aircraft in addition to the Sri Lanka Navy and Air Force. Apart from the 325 metric tons of fuel in its tanks and the vessel was loaded with 1,486 containers carrying about 25 tons of hazardous hazardous nitric acid. Darshini Lahandapura, chairperson of the Marine Environment Pollution Authority, said that according to the available information so far, this would be the worst marine ecological disasters in the island nation. With the available information so far, this can be described the worst disaster, she said. The plastic beads floating in the water, covering the affected coastal area and badly affecting the marine ecology in the respective areas, she said. Lahandapura said the fishing breeding points and mangroves around the Negombo Lagoon, a major tourist attraction, were very sensitive and the resultant pollution could affect them. She said as explosion was heard for the ship wrecked last night. According to a statement issued by the ship's owners in Singapore by 9:45 a.m. Sri Lanka time today, the vessels hull remain structurally intact, as do the bunker tanks, and there has been no loss of oil into the port's water. The Sri Lankan Navy has also confirmed that there have been no oil sighting since the fire began. The Sri Lanka Air Force dropped fire dousing materials this morning. Authorities say the fire was under control and the possibility of ships sinking was less. The Ministry of Fisheries has assured that there was no reason to fear consuming fish, as the fishing in the affected area had been banned from last Sunday. Thank you. Enough.
Okay, Udain, very good and nice. You have done it nicely. Okay, who's the guy taking the another chance? Who's the other one? Someone want the chance? Lakmini, Randi, Lakmini, are you ready? Oh, Randi, you can take another chance. If Lakmini ready, you can take. Oh, otherwise, I can give the chance to Randi. It seems both are not ready, no? Okay, Lakmini.
Hello.
Yes, Puta, Lakmini.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Sorry for late. Okay, I'm going to start my speech.
Yeah.
I think many speech and now you know about what's the science and what's the technology. So I'm sure you have a different definition from for this word because we can't find one right definition for these. Some people say science is a collection of theories and technology is a practical part of the science. Yeah, maybe that will be right. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't care because I know you will. All of you know well about this more than me. But this time, I'm here to share with a little bit information about modern food culture and modern innovation. So I like to talk about, I think you know, Japan, China, German, Russia, South Korea, Sweden, New Zealand, and UK, and also USA have the best, highest technology expert according to Wikipedia. And also according to World Population Review webpage, the most technologically advanced countries in 2020 are in order. First one, UK, second one, Germany, third one is France, fourth one is South Korea, and fifth one is China. Not only this, according to Wikipedia and Nature Index web page, most innovative countries are in the world in order. First place goes to China, and second place goes to India, and also third place goes to USA. So I think now you know what's the best country with science, technology, and with the innovation. So I like to give this information to your general knowledge. Uh, do you know the China is the most innovative country today, and now they came to richest country in the world. Do you know how they do this all? The greatest building, the greatest innovation. The reason is they have believed positive energy. If you watch some videos about China, you can see their buildings are not normal. They have a, for example, they have a building just look completely same like a sun, because it's look like a gold building completely look like sun, and they have a building completely look like a moon, and they have a building looks like a 6 people standing with their hands on each other's shoulders. Because when we see these all buildings, we can guess they believe when they can make a space to gain positive energy to their buildings, they can do unbelievable things. That's why they make a variable design modern buildings. After this, I'd like to talk about modern food culture. Maybe do you know about guilty-free meat? I think you know all. We eat meat, chicken, pork, beef, and you know for this we have to kill animals. But today another company found guilty-free meat. This chicken nugget is worth $100, and this is not this is so special because this chicken nuggets 100% chicken and no egg. This year, Singapore was first country in the world to approve the meat from lab. Mr. Kalmanachi, I think I'm right. Mr. Kalmanachi, who's the master chef of Eat Just restaurant. He was the his restaurant was the first restaurant to sell meat grown in a lab. If you think why do we need this? Because the demand of chicken is growing higher, so we need million million pound of meat every day to feed billion of hungry people. This is how they end up creating factory farms. They take one cell from just one healthy chicken and they grow it in a lab. They feed it soya and corn and they put in a special tank. They wait for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, then we have a meat. I copied sentences said by co-founder of Aegis Restaurant. He said the waste of energy for a way to take a single cell from an animal and make billions of pounds of meat. It will be the way the meat will be made in future. It's future. It's suffer. It's healthier. It's more sustainable. So while they feed that cell directly, that cell double in size and eventually it comes out as a meat chicken. So this free from antibiotics and it's good for environment and good for our healthy. And also there is a country make lab milk. That's mean they never take milk from cow and everyone know that fresh milk is not that much cruel. When we drink it we have some feelings nervous because that smell and that taste not like other milk products. So 2% in I think New Zealand, I don't know what the country, they give up their job and they thought they decide to make a milk without cow. So they doing a lab research and they make I don't know how they make, but they make a milk in a lab, and now they publish it in that country. So they publish that in future no one needs to get milk from cow and don't must to drink milk because someone have some health issue after drinking milk. So this lab made milk 100% healthy and 100% guilty free. So it's a new modern new modern thing to our food culture. And also I like to share some information about water. And also I don't know what's the country. I think it's a country look like a Saudi. This country have no rivers, no well, and this country is suffering in surrounded in salty water. That's mean they only have ocean water. So they build tens of factories that specialize in one thing, that is removing salt from water. You may be amazed. Let me explain this. They take the ocean water, pressure it and put it through the filter that does not allow the salt to enter, because they have special filter for that. They do this every day, so they filter billions of liters of water, and 90% of entire country's water comes from ocean. This is the highest in the world. After this magical process, they create new water. They send their planes. They create new waters. For create new water, they use this method. They send their planes to the cloud and they release salt in the air. because that soil grow clouds bigger and bigger. Eventually, they rain fresh water into the country. This process is called as cloud seeding. And in 2017 to today, they did it every day. They do it every day. For collect this water, they build a huge dam. Today, this method spread in many countries to collect to filter salty water or ocean water to uh, poor and clean water, because we know we haven't much water in our world. So now we have technology, and now we have a process to clean our ocean water to poor water to drink. So that's the all I have to share with you. Thank you, teacher.
Lakmini, actually, thanks a lot because I don't know, I didn't know actually these kind of things, and actually, so nice, fantastic, and thanks that information
Thank you.
and details, so nice.
Thank you,
Really,
teacher.
it means that uh, I don't know, from somehow you have taken these details, some resources, uh, so nicely done, super, so nice.
Yeah, yeah. For this topic, I think from yesterday, I collect more information throughout FB and YouTube. So from NAS Daily, they every day upload important videos about new technology and about everything.
Yeah,
So
inventions like
from that, I yeah. So from that, I collect this all information, teacher.
yeah, super nice. Actually, I was wordless. I was listening, and I was learning to what you are saying. I even single point. I was listening. So nice. Appreciate.
Thank you,
Yeah,
teacher.
very good. And teach to your sister too, Upeksha too.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Okay, Buddha. Ramdi, are you ready? Ramdi?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
Yes, you
Uh,
can start then.
I have two small para now. Uh, Today I would like to last topic in my time. It's a gift. While the life is floating with ups and downs, we celebrate different types of miles, mm, milestones in our lives, and we are giving various gifts in memory of the celebrations. Personally, I have been given many gifts in my life, and the Oxford Dictionary, which was given by my brother, is the best gift.
රන්දි පුතේ මියුට් වුණා ඔයාගේ අතින්.
Oh, sorry, teacher. Once again,
Okay,
I
පුතා.
start.
No, you just have to continue. No matter.
Okay. Personally, I have been given many gifts in my life, and the Oxford Dictionary, which was given by my father, is the best gift in my life. I was given that on my 14th birthday, and it is really useful one. It helped me to improve the knowledge of my vocabulary, and there are many different, so a single word. Therefore, I would like to mention that my Oxford Dictionary is the best gift that I was even give. Thank you very much.
Okay, Ramdi, very good. And you can install the dictionary too. I think not. I think exactly you can do Oxford Dictionary. You can install to your laptop, your computer. and it's easy for you, Randi, as you are always student. Okay, let me know that.
Okay,
Very good,
teacher.
Puta, Randi. Yes, Puta, very good. Let me know that. Tama pute muhut reading करे නැහැ. Okay, net මේකේ මොකක් හරි connection issue එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay පුතේ, අපි අදට class එක නවත්තමු. And good night. Lakmini, Randi, both are good, talented guys. Next week එකේ පුතේ sir topics දායි. එතකොට ඒවට ready වෙන්න. අලුත් දේවල් හොයාගෙන ඉන්න තව. Okay පුතා, bye, good night.
Okay, teacher, bye.
Bye.
Teacher මන් දෙයක් කියන්නද?
Yes, Randi, you can tell.
මම හිතනවා ලක්මිනී අක්කා අහගෙන ඉන්නේ කියලා. Good job අක්කි.
පුතේ මං හිතන්නේ ලක්මිනී ලියෝ වුණා. ඇත්තටම හොඳයි නේද පුතේ? මොකද අපි දන්නේ නැති සමහරක් දේවල් මේ මම ඇත්තටම අද ඉගෙන ගත්තා. මොකද ලක්මිනී ගොඩක් දේවල් අද මේ එයා පුතේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එක හරහා ඒව පාවිච්චි කරලා ගොඩක් ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ටිකක් දුන්නා. ඉතින් ඇත්තටම වටිනවා ඒක. නේද?
ඔව් ටීචර් මම ඇවිල්ලා අද දෙවෙනි දවසේ මාත් ගොඩක් දේවල් අක්කගෙන් ඉගෙන ගත්තා.
ඔව් ඇත්තටම පුතේ එයා හරි මේ කියන්නේ එයා හරි දක්ෂයි. දක්ෂයි කියන්නේ මේ තනියම දේවල් කරනවා. එයාගේ නංගිත් සර්ගේ ඔලෙවල් ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් 2020 බැච් එකේ. තනියම තමයි එයා හැමදේම කරන්නේ. කියන්නේ මාරු උනන්දුවක් තියෙනවා. ඔයා වගේ තමයි. සර් මට කිව්වා රන්දි ගැන රන්දිත් හරි උනන්දුයි කියලා. හොඳට පාඩම් කරලා අපි මේ පාර ඒකක් දාගමු. රන්දි ඇත්තටම සර් කිව්වා වැඩ කරනවා හොඳයි. ආන්සර්ස්
Okay.
ආන්සර්ස් එවනවා. එතකොට සර්ගෙන් බැරි දේවල් අහ ගන්නවා කියලා. ඇත්තටම හොඳයි පුතේ. මොකද සමහරක් අය ඔහොම උනන්දු වුණාම එතකොට සර්ගෙන් ගොඩක් අය ඉන්නවා A+ එක අරගත්ත කට්ටිය. ඉතින් ඔයාලට chance එකක් තියෙයි සමහරක් විට A+ එකක් ගන්න. next week එකේ පුතේ එහෙනම් සර් topics දායි. අදට good night. Sir, you want to talk?
Good night
Okay,
teacher.
great.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye today. See you next day.
Okay, thank you sir.